Hey, Malik, just wondering, when I've watched a little bit of your film and read up on you a little bit here, it really seems that interior pressure, just getting that push up the middle is one of the biggest things that you're going to bring to the table. So can you just describe for us a little bit, just is that your forte, and how do you plan to put that on display here?
Thank you. Yeah, no. Yes, I feel like pass rush is a big thing for me. It's one of the things I pride myself on doing. Getting to the quarterback. So that's one of the reasons I want to come here, and I know I have a good opportunity to come out here and really get some pass rush reps, and get back to where I feel like I was 3 years ago when I had eight sacks. So yeah, I'm coming here to put pressure on that quarterback and help the DNs, put pressure up that middle so the DNs to get the sacks when the quarterback falls out, and vice versa. The DNs get the pressure on the end so the guys on the inside can get sacks. So I'm coming here just to be a team player.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Kay. We'll go to Jeff Jadell for our next question.
Okay, Malik, could you take us through the last couple of years with the Eagles? I'm sure they didn't go totally the way you wanted them to, and how will you rebound here?
The last 2 years, yeah, I got injured, and then I came back. I felt like the year after I got injured last year was decent. I had some mental blocks I had to get through with coming off of Liz Frank. But this year I'm way more comfortable, a lot stronger, there's no more mental, roadblocks with having a foot injury. So I feel like I'm just come back and feel a lot more confident. I'm around guys that know how to work, and I'm around the D-line coach, and Coach Kiffin, that's going to push me and allow and teach me things and like I said, and push me back to where I was. And all that's going to take is just some coaching and some hard work. And luckily we have two of those things that in Cleveland that can really push me. And I'm confident it's going to be easy for me to get back.
Thank you, Jeff. Daryl Ryder, we'll go to you.
Hey, Malik, welcome to Cleveland. Just curious, as an interior guy, getting to pair with Myles Garrett, who obviously commands a lot of attention from opposing linemen and tight ends, just what can he do to help you elevate your game?
He just has to keep doing what he's been doing, running that edge, getting to that quarterback, making them step up, and I know they've had that there. It's one of those things. I'm just coming in, just trying to add a little bit more oomph. I know Richardson has been doing a great job over there, and so it's one of those things. I'm just coming in, just trying to be a supportive role, not trying to come in and do too much or act like I'm the end all be all. What they've been doing over there has been great. And I'm just coming in, just trying to add a little bit, and like I said, push that quarterback out to the ends, and hopefully Myles and the ends can do the same thing and make that quarterback step up, so we have a great partnership.
And what did Joe Woods kind of tell you about, when you were talking to the Browns about like your role? Are you coming to Cleveland expecting to, be a starter, get the majority of those reps, or is he kind of planning on doing a little bit of a rotational thing up front?
I just told him I want an opportunity to go in there and fight for a starting job, and where things fall where they may. We really didn't talk about solidifying things because, right now, that's not, it doesn't matter right now. I just want a chance to come in. I understand the team they just came from deep in the playoffs last year. So all I asked for was a chance to come in and fight for the starting job and for the pass rushing job and on third down. So, and that's all I can ask for.
Thank you, Daryl. Scott Petrick, we'll go to you.
Hey, Malik, did you get to know Joe Woods very much when you were together in Denver?
I did. He was my cornerback coach when we won the Super Bowl. So I got to know Joe Woods very well. He's one of the reasons why I made the decision to come to Cleveland, because I had such a good relationship with him.
Well, what do you like about him, and what do you like about the system that he's running in Cleveland?
He's consistent. He knows what he's talking about. He's been through the fire. You're talking to somebody that like I said, that knows what he's talking about. Nobody that just came in out of nowhere. And like, he's honest, and for me, being with somebody that won the Super Bowl, they understand who I was when I was younger, and they can see me play and understand who I am now and see that I'm the same guy, So for me, that was important. And I know Joe Woods is going to give me an opportunity, like I said, to just go out there and fight and just try to earn things. And that's the conversation we had a lot. And that's what I respected about Coach Woods. And that's what I'm looking forward to. His honesty, his straightforwardness, his game planning and putting guys in the right position to make plays.
Thank you.
Thanks, Scott. Tom Withers has our next question.
Thank you, Rob. Hey, Malik, how you doing? You've mentioned Super Bowl a couple of times now. You're a guy who's been there. How much do you think that experience, or what can you use from that experience, rather, in a supporting role here or in a role with this team, and how vital is it to have guys with postseason experience?
I think it's important. Like we said, the Browns, we had opportunity last year and they went really far. I think when you have a guy that goes deep, when the further you get in the playoffs, like I plan to do this year, further than last year, you have to have guys that know what has happened, like what's your mindset. We have to think about where not to go, how not to think too far forward. So I think knowledge of the unknown is a big key. And like I said, the team went far last year, so I'm hoping I'm just a little bit pushed to kind of help them go even further, and that way my knowledge of deep in the playoffs can really come to shine.
And you've gotten to know the situation here better now, obviously, that you've signed. But from the outside, Malik, what did the Browns look like to you before you got here?
Super Bowl contender team, and that's what I was looking for, especially with the climate of this free agency. A lot of one-year deals. I didn't want to go anywhere. I was trying to rebuild. Like I said, I want to go somewhere with a consistent team. So where I can come in and not have to be the guy, where I could just be a supporting role and like I said, have opportunities to fight for a job, as far as starting and third downs. And that's all I can ask for.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Tom. Nate Ulrich, you're up.
Hey, Malik, I was just wondering if you struck up any kind of a relationship with Andrew Berry in Philly, and if in addition to Joe Woods, he might have had some kind of or played some kind of factor in your choice.
Yeah, no, I met Barry in Philly, but that year I got injured. So, and I was older in my career, so I decided to go back to LA and do my rehab a lot. So I was able to talk to him in passing, but we didn't really able to have too many deep conversations.
Okay, and actually, since you brought up the injury, what was it like coming back? I read it was a Liz Frank. What was it like coming back from it last year? And were you fully yourself last year, or do you think we're going to see you back to true form this year?
What was it like to come back from it? It was tough because imagine breaking something that you do every day. So when you get a chance to go back out there again, you're nervous about doing what you just did. So it was a little tough early, but with the D-line there, I was able to just get reps. I got mentally. It was tough early, but it got better. And I think I don't think I'm far away from, to answer your second question, how long will it take for me to get back or whatever. I don't think it's going to take long. I think I'm there. Like I said, it just takes you just have to build confidence in yourself and then things that happen. When I hurt this, everybody's like, oh, it's going to take forever to come back. You're not going to come back. You're not going to come back. So even though you're working your butt off to say, I'm good, those things still creep in your mind. And last year I was able to get sore with it. It got cold and nothing happened. So I know I'm good now. And, all those little what ifs or, oh my gosh, I'm nervous to do that are out the window. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nate. We'll go back to Mary Kay Cabot.
Yes, Malik, I'm just wondering, there has been a significant amount of talk from the new guys, including Troy Hill and John Johnson, about the Super Bowl. And considering that, that you've won one in the past, I'm just wondering, do you think that's good to kind of set those expectations early on and maybe almost even speak it into existence? Or do you sort of maybe possibly run the risk of setting expectations too high with a ton of Super Bowl talk?
No, there's no such thing. I think if you're not seeing yourself in January, if you're not seeing yourself as soon as the Super Bowl over, like the day after the Super Bowl, if you're not saying my team's going to the Super Bowl next year, then you're wrong. I think you have to put yourself in the mindset of being great and expecting to be great and, letting things fall where they may after now 17 weeks. So I don't think it's bad that guys are having expectations. I think it makes you work harder and, it puts expectations on you that you want to meet. So I think it's the right thing to do.
And your Super Bowl year, was that sort of the vibe for you guys? Did you, pump it up, talk it up, and kind of make it happen?
Yeah, we pumped it up, talked it up, but it's one of those things that's more in the actions than in the words. You can sit here and say we're going to win the Super Bowl, and that's all good, after Super Bowl, February, March, and April. But when you get with the team in June, July, August, September, and then the season starts, it needs to be actions from there on. So I think that, it's good to talk, but and I see guys on the gram, I know Malcolm Smith very well. I actually saw him the other day working hard. So I see the actions behind the words, and that's what's important.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary Kay. Scott Petrick, you're up.
Hey, Malik, obviously you liked what you saw when you were preparing to face the Browns last year, but what were some of the specific things you saw in their offense, maybe especially that offensive line?
I thought the offensive line was great. One of the best last year we played. It might be the best as far as from all three. All five. I'm thinking of all three interior. From all five. So I thought they were a really good line. And that's another reason why I came here, because I know traction every day with those guys is going to get me better to the point where I can go on the field and things are going to be easier. You have to. I think it's important to look for a team not only with a good defense but also good offense, like I said, because that's the person you see every day. So going against Wyatt Teller, J.C. Tretter, and the other three guys is going to be good for me, because I'll be able to put myself in game-like situations and truly get better.
Thanks.
Thanks, Scott. Daryl Ryder has our next question.
Hey, Malik, I wanted to ask you about JJ, John Johnson and Troy Hill, them adding those two big pieces to the secondary, and just what impact do you think that that's going to have for the defense?
I gotta see. I haven't talked to the DBs, you know what I'm saying? But from what I know about those guys, they're gonna come in like me, ready to compete for a starting job and bring their expertise and their knowledge. So I'm looking forward to it. It's one of those things. Pass rush and coverage go hand in hand. If nobody's covering the receivers, the quarterback can just do a three-step and let it go. But if you have somebody covering that receiver and making that quarterback pump the ball, that gives me opportunity to get there and get that sack. If I'm rushing, vice versa, if I'm rushing and I get there fast and that quarterback has to throw an ugly or a quick ball and, he doesn't see the DB and the DB's in the right position, he gets the interception, that's hand in hand. So I'm excited for the guys we're bringing in, but like I said, I'm just excited to get there and do my part to show them my work.
Thank you, Daryl. Nate Ulrich, go ahead.
Malik, just wondering if you've gotten any sense of what kind of a fan base you're coming to, what kind of reaction you got into join in the Browns. And obviously the commissioner even said yesterday the league is looking forward to full stadiums again. So I'm just wondering what kind of embracing feeling from the fans, if you've gotten a sense for that yet.
Oh yeah, when I posted my Instagram picture from the Browns signing, I was able to I got a lot of love from that, and it was awesome to see. Everybody's super excited, and it's just super. Growing up in the league, for me, I'm just my 10th year, so seeing where the Browns started and seeing where I had the opportunity to help them go where they've already been is exciting to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just excited to be able to help turn the culture around that's already been turned around and be able to say, I helped that team go even further than the year they did before. So that's what I'm excited about. Just trying to etch this team in history and really be somebody that came in and really helped turn it around after they already turned it around, just that little bit more.
Thanks.
Thanks, Nate. Tom Withers, back to you.
Thanks, Rob. Hey, Malik, just curious, do you know Jadeveon Clowney at all?
I don't know him personally, but I know of him.
Okay. If you could make a recruiting pitch to him to come to Cleveland, would you?
I don't think I have to be honest with you. It's one of those things that the team speaks for itself, and what we're trying to build speaks for itself. So if you want to hop on board, come hop on board. I understand the free agency market isn't what he probably wants, but it's things are bigger than monetary value, and you get a chance to be on a good team and set yourself up in the future.
Hey, if I can sneak in one last one, what are your thoughts on the 17th game being added?
I don't have a problem with the 17th game. My problem was with the pay cut being cut to 1/17 and not being added. And also with the playoff game, they're adding the playoff game and not paying us more. They're just cutting the salary that extra tenth or whatever. So that's my problem with that. I don't mind playing and bringing in revenue, and I understand, but to cut my paycheck to one instead of 1/16 to 1/17 instead of adding more money, that's the problem.